Starting a brand new YouTube channel can feel overwhelming. You need to learn a lot of new skills such as script writing, video editing, research, and last but not least, you need to learn how to be yourself on camera, and that's easier said than done. Hey guys, it's Maran Bembley here. I do YouTube full-time, currently have around 400,000 amazing subscribers across, I think 3 channels now, 4 with this one, and 60 million views. And in this video, I'm going to share my top 5 strategies for giving your brand new YouTube channel the best odds to be successful. Implement these tips in every video you make from the very first one, and always keep them in mind when you're creating new content. That way you'll have a guide for yourself and a consistency in your videos that will attract a specific audience. Tip number 1 is to define your target audience. Who are you making videos for? Personally, I like to think of it as just me sitting in my office talking to one person, a good friend. And I imagine the camera that I'm talking to being that person. This might feel weird in the beginning, but as we talked about earlier, the more you can be yourself on camera, the better, and this takes a lot of practice. The reason is people want to see you. They want to get to know you and your personality. Don't try to copy anyone else. Just try to be yourself. And when you do this, some people will like you and some people will dislike you, and this is good. That's how you build a fan base. It's a lot better than being vanilla and trying to please everybody while having nobody remember you. Now imagine who that person sitting in front of you might be. What are they interested in? What age are they? What about your content speaks directly to them? The more specific you can get with your avatar, which is your audience, the better results you're gonna have, and the more guidance you're gonna have in your content, what type of content to create to that specific audience. Tip number 2, choose a specific niche or topic to focus on, as this will make it easier to create content and establish yourself as an expert in that specific area. And here's the thing, there are YouTube channels that have millions of views, and you know what they make content on? Some of them make content on vacuum cleaning the house, other channels make videos filming their cat, some people do improvised home workouts that they film and put out on YouTube and get millions of views, and anything else under the sun. What do you enjoy doing in your spare time or as a professional? If you could take a day off and do exactly what you want to do, what would that be? Would you watch Netflix? Then you can make a channel talking about current Netflix shows. Or do you like to take a hike maybe? You can create videos on your hiking gear and why you use them, and why not at the same time add some affiliate links to the videos as well to make some extra income by recommending products that you actually use. If you're into cooking, that's pretty easy. Just set up a camera in the kitchen and talk about your love of cooking and your favorite recipes. The list is literally endless, and the only thing stopping you from getting started is you. What many new YouTube creators do in the early days is create content on whatever they feel like at the moment, and I think this is a big mistake. This could work for example, a vlog channel, but I strongly suggest you stay within a specific niche the first couple of years. That way you build an audience that knows you and come back to watch you. And then when you get to that point, it gets a little easier to branch out and start experimenting with different side niches or topics. Tip number 3 is creating high quality, engaging content, and the keyword here I think should be engaging, because I don't want to make you feel discouraged to start a channel thinking your content isn't good enough. You can start with your cell phone. That's what I did for the first I can't remember how many years, up until very recently when I started to invest in a little bit more better quality in camera and lighting. But as I talked about in a previous video, you should focus on getting your first 100 videos up as quickly as possible, not overthinking the production quality. I mean, you do want to have good videos, and you do want to have good things to say. I think that's more important than what type of lens you're using. So these first 100 videos, they're not supposed to be epic cinematic masterpieces. The reason you want to get them up quickly is because you'll improve 10 times faster and learn what works and what doesn't quicker, because you have more data to draw conclusions from. And more importantly, you also build momentum. These first 100 videos are by far going to be the most challenging and difficult ones to get up, not because of the time it takes to produce them, but because you're not gonna see any result for a very long time. But the thing is, don't focus on the result, focus on the work. In your mind, your win should be getting the video uploaded, not how many views it gets. And if you can shift your focus to that, there's literally nothing stopping you. So how do you make engaging videos? So I think that's a topic that I'm gonna make a separate video on because it's such a huge topic. I'm going to upload separate video explaining in details the strategies I use to keep the retention rates of my audience on my channels at around 50%. Tip number 4 is promote your channel. You can make as many videos as you want, but you will get more views quicker if you decide to share them on different social media networks. The point is pretty straightforward. Share your videos on your Facebook, your Instagram, your Twitter, and let people know why they should watch it. What's in it for them? Another way to jumpstart views is to reach out to other creators for collaborations and cross promotions on each other's channels. A third way to get views with no subscribers is to join forums where people discuss the topic you're making videos on, and you don't want to be spammy here, but instead join the conversation and offer your videos as an addition to the conversation that's going on in this specific forum. Again, as with everything regarding starting a brand new YouTube channel, this will obviously take time, but as I said before, focus on the work and not the result. Tip number 5 is engaging with your audience and your viewers. Respond to comments and engage with your audience to build a community around your channel. It's exciting to get comments on your videos in the beginning, and it still is exciting today because it means that someone took the time out of their day to engage with your content, and the least you can do is to reply back, answering their questions or simply saying thank you for your comment. It makes them feel acknowledged and will encourage them to comment on future videos when you do that. Those were my 5 top tips for starting a brand new channel in 2023. I want to leave you with this. This video isn't going to help you unless you decide to take action on these tips. If you're watching this and have a desire to build a YouTube channel, what I would suggest you do today is write down a quick little plan. Figure out what your channel will be about and write down 10 to 15 videos ideas around that topic. Once you get this out of your mind and have it written down, it will get a lot easier to get started because now you have a plan right in front of you. Get started today and make a 6-month commitment to uploading at least 2 videos per week and see where you're gonna be 6 months from now. As I said earlier, focus on the work and not the result, because you can't play the game and watch the scoreboard at the same time. And as always, if you have any questions whatsoever that you think I can help you with, the best way is to write them down in the comments. If you enjoyed this video, please make sure to share it with a friend and hit that like button. If you like these kind of videos, I'm gonna do a bunch more on these because I want to help a lot of other people try to turn their passion and hobby into a YouTube channel that actually generates revenue. So if you're into that, hit the subscribe button as well and the little bell next to it so you get notified when I'm uploading new videos. Now get to work and I will see you in the next video.